Hello tribal makers, my name is Michal Malev and welcome to my channel. I believe that everyone deserves to have a happy, healthy life, and the best way to achieve both of these things is through movement, through using what Mother Nature gave us. Now in today's Tuesday combo, we're going to learn a beginner's level fusion belly dance combination. It's 4 sentences, 32 counts, a fun follow along dance tutorial. Come and play with me, learn some new skills, polish your previous ones. And before we begin, I have a few things I would like to say. Apparently, since I bought this new mic, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that you need to merge the talking sound with the music. So if you've been listening to my previous tutorials with earphones, you got quite a shady experience. I highly recommend, by the way. It's really weird because you heard me talking on one ear and the music on the other, and it wasn't that harmonic. Anyhow, I really hope I'm not going to make this mistake again, but this is the way you learn. You learn through mistakes. Hopefully it will not happen again. I promise I'll make other mistakes. So before we begin, make sure you're warmed up, that you have a glass of water nearby, and let's begin with the practice. We begin the first sentence with an open close step, layered with some hip circles. Now let's just do the foot patterns. We're opening one leg to the side, transitioning the weight to this side. This is important. The leg is completely spread on the floor and your weight is on this leg, and we're closing with the other. So I'm moving to one side and the weight is here. This leg can do whatever it wants and we're closing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing to the other side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we're going to add one little touch to it. We're going to add the toes. So we have open, close, open, toes, open, close, open, toes. And by toes, I mean that I'm spreading the ball of the foot on the ground, stabilizing myself. The toes are spread, but the weight is on the base leg, the back leg. And make sure that it's slightly bent. We basically transitioned into the cabaret stand. So here we're elongating ourselves, we're activating our core muscle, we're strong and proud, and we're going to do it again to this side. So we have open, close, open, toes, open, close, open, toes. On top of that, we're going to add some hip circles. Now hip circles, if you know me, is one of my favorite movements. I am a huge advocate for hip circles. I think you need to add it to everyday practice. Now how do we do it? We begin with a basic dance posture. So relax your knee, free the knees, make sure that the foot is spread on the floor, push the floor down, activate your core muscle, tilt your pelvic a little bit inwards, protecting your lower spine, elongate yourself, roll your shoulders backwards, really open the chest, claim your space, and from here take your hips forward in half hip circle to the side and back. So we're slightly sliding here. We're stretching our hips here when we're taking it to one side and to the other. So we're stretching to one side with a hip circle, really enjoy it, and to the other side. When you're doing the hip circles, make sure that you're not doing this to yourself. When you're taking your hips backwards, there is some tendency for some people to arch the lower back. Don't arch your lower back. Activate your core muscle and maintain a neutral back even when you're taking it backwards. Because if you're causing this arching in your back in the long run, it's not healthy for your spine. So protect your spine. Even in the simplest movements such as hip circle, you still need to be very active and very aware of what your body is doing here. So don't just go into your hip circle. Go mindfully into your hip circle. So let's layer the hip circles with the foot pattern. So we're opening our foot to the side, closing, open, close, open, close, other side, open, close. Don't forget to activate your core muscles here. So we have open, close, open, close. Beautiful. Let's do it to the other side. We have open, close, open, toes, open, close, open, toes. Beautiful. Let's continue. We finished the last sentence in a cabaret stand. From here, we're going to do a chest on the up. So we're lifting our chest up and down. We have 1, 2. Now when we're lifting our chest up, the upper back, the scapulas are doing all the movements. So your rotator cuffs here are really working when you're taking your chest up and down. So it's up and down. I'm really working with my scapulas here, and this action start this whole activity in the upper bodies that causes the chest to go up and down. This is a beautiful movement for your thoracic spine. So work on it, play with it. So we have 1, 2. On the 3, 4, we're going to do snake arms. Now snake arms, the most basic version of it will be to lift one arm up and the other. One goes up, the other one goes down, so we have up and down. Now I would like you to focus on the wrist of your hand. So one wrist is going up and you're allowing a loved one to kiss the back of your hand. Same thing to the other side. This loved one is really fast, so he runs quickly to the other side to give you another kiss. And another one, but you're doing it slowly so they will have enough time to give you the kiss. So from one side to the other. If you have two, you can make it very slow here as well to give them the time they need to appreciate the movement. So one wrist is going up and the other one is going down. Now let's add some emphasis to our elbows. So while the wrist is going up, the elbow also like to join the party. So this is slowly how we build this articulation in our joints and the arms. And slowly the shoulder also adds into the whole thing a little bit of more sexiness and sensuality. And it's really a workout. When you do snake arms slowly and for a long time, you really feel your arms working here. So let's do a few more of these. Beautiful. And slowly relax your arms. Allow the blood to flow to your hands. So we had up, down, and snake arm. So again, we have up, down, 3, 4. On the 5, 6, we do another chest lift. So we have 5, 6. On the 7, 8, we'll do some shoulder shimmies. I adore shoulder shimmies. It gives you this very gentle rotation movement to the upper spine. Really enjoy it. Whatever feels comfortable, you need to feel comfortable in your shimmy. And shimmy is not a rigid movement. Doesn't matter if it's in your shoulders or in your hips. Shimmy is something that flows, so allow your body to naturally adjust to it. So again, from the beginning, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing to the other side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's do the whole combination from the beginning. So 2 sentences. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do the same thing to the other side. So from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, let's continue. We're still in the cabaret stance, so make sure that the base leg is stable and the knee is free. So there is slight bend in the knee, the core muscles are activated, the hips are not going up, not going down, the pelvis is neutral here, you're elongating yourself, take your arms to the side, a deep breath here, good. And from here we're going to do 2 figure 8s on the count of 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if this is the first time you're practicing figure 8s in a cabaret stand, it will feel a little bit weird. The reason is that when you're practicing cabaret stand with your feet on the ground, the movement is symmetrical. What do I mean by that? You're doing exactly the same thing to one side and to the other. So the obliques on both sides are working symmetrically. The hips on both sides are working symmetrically, but the moment you're raising one foot in relevant, transitioning into a cabaret stand, when you're doing exactly the same movement, all of a sudden something weird is happening here. Something is different. Again, make sure that the back knee, the base leg, is slightly bent so you're not jamming into your knee when you're doing this twisting motion on top. So here, the obliques are not working symmetrically. So one side is pulling a little bit more than the other because the other side tries to stabilize us. And this is how it feels a little bit weird. The other side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a movement that you're isolating the upper part. So the upper part should be as neutral and as calm as possible. So let's do the whole combination from the beginning. We'll start with this side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm in a little bit of an angle here, but if you want, you can stay, in the frontal line to the audience. And let's do the same thing to the other side. So we started with this leg. We'll start with this one. We have Open, close, open toes, open, close, open toes, just up, just down. Snake arms, just up, just down. Shoulder shimmy. Figure 8 1, figure 8 2. Beautiful. Let's continue. On the next 4 counts, we're going to transition our weight from one leg to the other. So we're moving from cabaret stand to a cabaret stand using a mambo step. Now, what's a mambo step? You've seen it in a lot of ballroom dances. This is a 3-step on 4-count step. So we're taking one foot back, the front foot touches, and we're closing with a back leg. So we have 1, 2, 3, pause, 5, 6, 7, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause, 5, 6, 7, pause. Let's do the same thing with the other leg. We have 1, 2, 3, pause, 5, 6, 7, pause. Now, we're actually starting in a releve here. So when you're going backwards, a lot of time our tendency is to remain in releve. So we're going into back, front, into releve here. This is not what I want you to do. I want you to go back in flat, stepping in flat, stepping in flat, closing the leg, and then we're lifting releve with the other leg, and this is what does the transitioning in the feet. So let's start with this one this time. We have flat, 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 up. So on the pose of 4, we're lifting our heel up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And to the front, or you know, something lower. Let's do it to this side again. So we have flat, 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 releve, flat, 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 releve. Good. Now let's do it to the front. So from here we have flat, 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 up, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're only doing it once, so we're transitioning our weight from this side to the other. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to do 2 quick figure 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And if in the previous sentence I asked you to isolate the movement mostly to your hips, so here you really can play with it and go all over the place. You can have some level changes happening here. You can move your upper body a little bit. This is really whimsical kind of movement that we're adding here. This little touch, and this is what makes the dance so interesting. You can do the same exact movement, but you give a different vibe to it, a different feel, and transform into a completely different thing. Now let's do the whole sentence to the other side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's do it again with this side just to make sure that we covered both options. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do the whole combination from the beginning. We have open, close, open toes, open, close, open toes, chest up, chest down. Snake arms, chest up, chest down. Shoulder shimmy, figure 8 1, figure 8 2, 1, 2, 3, change, figure 8, all the way other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's play with the music. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I know it's slightly faster than what we usually do with beginners, but this is the way to challenge yourself, to learn some new skills, enjoy the dance more, and enjoy yourself. Open, close, open toes, open, close, open toes, chest up, chest down. Snake arms, chest up, chest down. Shoulder shimmy, figure 8. Figure 8. Switch feet, figure 8. Fun and happy. Again, other side. Smile. Breathe. And try to flirt here. Concentrate. Or be very serious. Whatever you do, put purpose into it. Up, down, snake, arms, up, down, shoulder shimmy, figure eight. Switching feet here, figure eight. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just up, just down, just up, just down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Open, close, open toes, just up, just down. Just up, just down. Figure eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, pose. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you did, give me a quick thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload new Tuesday combos every Tuesday, so you're more than welcome to check out the previous tutorials. Mix and match the combinations, create your own dances with them. And that's it. I'll see you next week. And remember, life is too short, so enjoy it. Bye!